Hey people, how are you doing? Because of the stuff that's recently happened in the USA and the United States President going into hospital, Donald Trump, all my condolences go to his family and him himself. I hope he has a full recovery. I've had to change what I'm doing today and even push this video back slightly, because the video I was going to upload today was quite involved with the politics in America, to do with the election, to do with all that stuff. And now Donald Trump has gone into hospital. I feel like it's a bit rude of me to make a video then criticising his opinions in policy, because at the end of the day, he is a human being, and no matter how crap he is at making policy decisions, I can't really sit here and rip him off while he's in hospital. And I do understand that there's also going to be millions of people who are going to be affected by the current situation in the USA. So again, my greatest condolences go to Donald Trump's family and friends and anyone who has been affected by the current situation. But I can reassure you that Donald Trump will be receiving the best care and medical services, and we hope he will have a full recovery. However, today, because I couldn't make that original kind of political video explaining the effects of each party in the US election, I'm going to just do a general update video on me, how our channel's doing, how the brand's doing, how things are in my life at the moment, and just kind of give you a roughly update on what's going on. Because a lot's changed over the most recent months, a lot may change as we go forward. So I think it's kind of a good idea for me to kind of update you on all these things, because they're even happening a bit quick for me. So to get it all out to you probably will feel good on my part. So let's jump into this video and kind of give you a bit of an update on life at the moment. Now, things on my end of the spectrum, things that you probably don't see on camera, have been pretty chaotic. My life seems to go from one extreme to the next. And them extremes don't seem to stop for some reason. I think it's just my bad luck in general. So, as we all know, the pandemic has kind of thrown my schedules and my plans completely off track. At the beginning of this year, I had a bunch of goals set for this brand. Pretty much every single one of them has been adjusted in some way since the pandemic, which has not been easy on my part, but to a certain extent it has also been a miracle, because it's given me some realisation to the things that might have gone wrong if them plans had gone ahead as normal. So all the plans for this year have pretty much been changed to certain extents. Even plans for next year have been adapted. So yeah, that's probably the biggest challenge we've all faced on my channel over the recent year, is the COVID-19 crisis and the effects it's had on all of us, but mainly my brand and the businesses out there. My condolences go to them businesses as well. But I think the biggest thing that's changed over this year is my recording space. As you guys know, not recently now, I've been recording in this space for quite a little while. Moved recording space, so I don't now record in my actual room. This is kind of a secondary room that's at an actual house that I don't live in, and I do all my recordings and some parts of my work here. It's very rarely that I'm actually sitting at this desk doing work, because obviously I do have a laptop, but the recording part of it does get done here. That has kind of gave me advantages. It's made my content much better production quality, and hopefully by the beginning of next year it will be improving even further, as I plan to over Christmas be getting new equipment, including audio and camera equipment, to increase the quality of production even further as my brand progresses. So all new exciting equipment stuff to come over the year, and obviously generally the quality of my content has already improved because I've had this new space accessible to me. So they're kind of the major stuff for this year. Generally, at the moment, for me, I am healthy as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I could never tell if I have corona or something else going on behind the scenes. But as of this current date of recording, I am fine, I am healthy, my life is very busy, very hectic, I don't seem to stop. And yeah, everything's going alright. My anxiety, as some of you may know, did take a bit of a peak. probably about 2 months ago now. Jesus Christ, this makes things feel like years ago. But yeah, at one point this year, my anxiety did seem to like go up, and I was really struggling at one point to keep it together. It's kind of flatlined off. I managed to push a few things around in my life, push a few people out of my life, which has stabilised them anxiety levels and made them easier to cope with. I'm not going to say that anxiety problem is gone, because it is definitely not. Social anxiety is still a massive issue in my daily life, affecting my social activities and general kind of style of who I hang out with. But that is something I'm going to work on over the next couple of weeks and years probably, to try and work on. But apart from that, in general, I am great, I am healthy, and looking positive at the moment. So, I just wanted to go over, especially in this video, a few things that are going to be happening over to Christmas and into the next year. Now, obviously, I only really started my brand this year. This brand is still very new, and it's only really this year it become officially established. Originally, I wasn't even called Focus the Future. I was called some other blonde name, and I was making gaming content. In January, I obviously rebranded and become what I currently am. And over this year, I have worked on building this channel up, getting a logo, getting a banner going, making sure I'm making persistent content and getting content to a style and a theme and a quality that I want, which, believe you me, has taken a very long time. Along the road of making this brand, I've been creating a website which is up and running. I'm not going to say it's professional yet. There's still a lot of, kind of money that's got to be invested into it and a lot of changes that need to be made. But there is a website up for the brand, and there's different things you can do on there, which I will leave linked in the description. And in general, I have a stable brand now, which I am happy with on a structural level. I'm not going to say everything's perfect, because it's definitely not. But on a kind of basis that you just look at it, it's good. I am attracting people to it, and people are getting inspirational content out of it, which at the end of the day was the aim of the brand. So, what's the plans for this brand going forward? A lot of you are going to be wondering. Now, there's two things that really need to happen before probably February next year. And that is, one, I need to be able to improve audio quality on these videos. Now, I'm not saying that audio quality on these videos is exceptionally bad, but it's not to a standard that I'm going to need to be able to do what I want to be able to do probably next mid-August. So I'm going to be working on and saving up to be able to buy equipment, to be able to record more professional audio, and obviously over Christmas, as I've already said, I am trying to get hold of a more professional camera, which means quality in general is going to improve, and audio quality should improve as well. So that's one change you can expect. At the beginning of next year, an exciting new project is going to be starting up, which I've kind of been planning, working on behind the scenes, to kind of put together so I could start it properly in, like, I'm saying February, May, between that period next year. The project's actually going to be involving me creating campaigns, creating programs that you guys can go on to improve your mental health and well-being. So instead of just watching me ramble to a camera giving you guys tips, there'll be Word files, PowerPoints, documents, things that you guys can print off and participate in to be able to improve your mental health. So that includes self-confidence programs, that includes general lifestyle programs, and many other different things that I cover on this channel. These things will be made into programs so you can do activities on a daily basis to help you guys improve the specific topic given. As that goes forward, hopefully I will be able to update the website to make it more professional, and hopefully finally get it promoted on Google, which means I'll be an official site. And that's like kind of beginning of next year stuff. New programs and hopefully a full-fledged professionalized website, which I am so excited for. Yeah, so that's kind of the structure of what's going to happen from now till mid next year, probably summertime next year, as long as the coronavirus does get dealt with successfully. Obviously, everything I'm saying right now might not be accurate if mid-next year we're in lockdown again, all dying at the seams. We don't know. But yeah, hopefully I will have brand new camera and audio recording equipment. The website should hopefully have some money invested into it so I can make it a lot more professional. And hopefully I'll have programs and campaigns going ahead, all being made and put up on the website. After that, along with all of this crazy stuff that is kind of going on with the programs and the new equipment, I'm also, along with all of that, working behind the scenes to become a fully licensed mental health professional. So I'm currently doing a college course in college on health and social care, so learning about the health sector and the social sector, which is kind of a first step in becoming a mental health professional. Then I'll go into uni to do counselling. Along with that, I'll be doing extracurricular activities in that field. And at that point, I will become a fully fledged, licensed mental health professional, as long as everything that's currently in plan goes ahead. So yeah, I'm doing all that behind the scenes. Happy days, my life is absolutely amazing. Now, it's great me saying all these things, but all these things are rough plans, and some of them I'm only at the beginning of stages of making happen. And obviously, there's a lot of things that could kind of pile on to disrupt that or push it back. So don't take the exact timetable of what's going to happen over the next couple of months as kind of a certain timetable, because I never know when things are going to have to be changed or moved and stuff like that. For example, the program that's planned now to go ahead next year was originally planned to go ahead this September. But yeah, COVID-19 kind of messed that one up. So, apart from all the future plans, I'd say this brand has done well this year. I wasn't planning on this becoming popular anyway. I think everyone thinks that as a YouTuber, you kind of just naturally want, millions of subs and millions of views. I definitely wasn't working on that, and I kind of stopped wanting that beginning of last year. Specifically because my brand is my videos are not to make money at the moment. I don't want to be making fortunes off this shit. The idea of this brand at the moment is just to kind of get the structure of my brand together, so I kind of know what I'm working with. So I kind of stopped the idea of becoming famous a very long time ago. How you stop that, you may be asking. I just didn't do as much analytical studies. So when you do YouTube, what you're meant to do is go into YouTube Analytics, study all the data, look at, where people are watching your videos at what times, what people like and what people don't, and adjust your videos accordingly, and make sure you're getting good watch time and good click impressions. But I stopped looking at all that because I was just like, this is taking up too much of my time, and I'm not really getting enough out of it to be, super famous in like 2 years. So I was like, you know what, screw that idea, I can't be arsed. And the idea of how I'm going to promote this brand is future stuff that's currently in the planning, which I'm not going to discuss just yet. Along with that, I am continuing my work with Writeback. Writeback is an organisation that I wrote a piece of writing in a book for. I will leave the video in the description if it is still up on the channel. They are back in business after several months of kind of just being on the low side because obviously COVID-19 happened. But we are running up, and I am planning to work with them to improve my writing and hopefully to have a brand new book for you guys. So look out for that one. What else am I doing with my life? I feel like everyone's probably just going to look at this video and think, man, this guy's nuts. So yeah, that's kind of the cover-up of everything in my life. I hope you've managed to take all that in. I hope you're excited for the plans going forward. I will kind of make these like once a year, maybe even more, depending on how much stuff happens, just to kind of keep you guys updated, because at the end of the day, it's great you watching kind of the mental health side of this, but I also want you guys to know what's going on with the brand and how I'm progressing and how I am in general. I always try and be upfront and honest with you guys about where I am, what I'm doing, and how I'm feeling, because I want you guys to kind of come on a journey with me. Apart from that, I hope you guys are well. I hope we're all staying safe. I hope we're all looking after ourselves in these very uncertain and unpredictable times. Making sure we're eating healthy, drinking healthy, taking regular showers, washing our hands, wearing masks, looking out for our family and friends, and all that good stuff. If any of you are struggling with any form of vague topic that I haven't covered on this channel, please go to my website down below and type it in the community page. I will then reply to you and hopefully make a video on whatever you suggested. Or you can check out the rest of my channel, and there might even be a video on here already on something you're struggling with. But I do understand there's some things that I haven't quite covered yet. But apart from that, guys, I think this video was quite short. Well, to be fair, it's not that short. I'm going to leave it here. I think I've covered everything I did want to cover in this video. It was kind of just a general update video. I had no specific idea of what I was exactly going to say. But again, I hope you guys are well, and I will catch all you dudes in the next video. Bye-bye.